I'm going to show you how simple it is in theory to become a millionaire and why most people don't.
But first, let's see what the internet has to say about becoming a millionaire.
If you want to be a millionaire, you should invest money every day. Saving is also a great way to become a millionaire. In other words, when you earn money, put it in a savings, retirement, or some other investment account. When you get paid, have an automatic deduction go to some type of savings.
The part that bothers me the most is this one. It says, you should work to make more money so that you can invest more. I say, you should invest more so you can earn more so you can invest more. Allow me to explain. We all have a very valuable resource that we can invest to improve our results. And that resource is time. Let's say that your job is like throwing darts. And every day you have a certain amount of work to do. In this case, darts to throw. But you have to land the darts in the bullseyes in order to be done with each dart. It might take you 8 hours to land them all in the target, but let's say that after you're done with your task, you invest an extra hour every day after work to practice your throwing skills. The first week of practicing, you might not notice the difference, but by the end of the year, you will have an incredible accuracy, allowing you to finish your job in just 4 hours instead of 8. Time investing is the key to earn more until you can create a source of income that doesn't rely on you trading your time for money. The development of skills is what sets apart an average player in the NBA from a star player. But if you do some digging into how these players invest their time, you will easily recognize a pattern. And the pattern is that their work ethic and the amount of time dedicated to their craft is way superior to that of an average player. Knowledge. To invest more time into something is just simply not enough. You need to learn better methods and different approaches to the things that you want to achieve. Chances are that what you are trying to achieve, someone else has already done it and had left clues behind, either in a book, in a course, in videos, in articles, and you need to absorb all of that information that that person left behind. Like Abraham Lincoln said, "Give me 6 hours to cut down a tree and I will spend the first 5 sharpening the axe." And finally, the compound effect. Time investing for the purpose of becoming a millionaire usually doesn't yield any immediate results. They are usually delayed for some time into the future, but the rewards are amazing and they have an exponential growth. So you always want to be on this side. Why most people in the world are not able to stay on this side is because of what I'm going to show you right now. Let's say that your friend Bob, and your friend Bob starts with a regular job and he starts earning more and he stays like this. He keeps earning the same thing every single time, but then decides to take a part-time job. He takes another part-time job and now he gets like this, he has more earning, but he is investing more time for more growth. And this is what most people do. It gets to a point where if Bob is not spending more time, he doesn't get more growth. So let's say that now Bob has 2 full-time jobs, and now you can see how his growth pikes and keeps on going, but in a linear way. Now, what happens is that you start with exponential growth. What you're doing is you just have a regular job that is paying good amount of money, not too much. Your growth is very hard to be noticed. That's why once you get to the same amount of time here, Bob already has more growth than you. So that's why some people decide, oh, I'd rather just go to this side of the field because I can see more growth. But what happens when we fast forward in time, let's say that all this time you spent just practicing your skills, learning more, investing time in harnessing your skills and learning, reading and doing all of that. Your growth, you will not see it for a long time, let's say 5 years into the future, but then suddenly it starts to pick up and pick up and pick up and goes all the way up. Why? Because then for you to grow financially, you won't need time because you will already be making money without spending your time. In Bob's case, let's say that we go 10 years into the future, he hasn't changed because his growth is dependent on his time. Once you're able to exchange skills for money and not time for money, then you're in the faster lane to becoming a millionaire. If you can get paid by your employer the same amount of money to throw these 6 darts in just 1 hour instead of 8, then you can go to someone else and offer them the same thing. Instead of spending 8 hours for just one employer, now you can work for 8 different employers. And in this case, they wouldn't be your employers anymore. They will be your clients. And you will earn 8 times more in the same amount of time. So now we can earn more to invest more, so we can earn more. Also, take into consideration the one key factor that you need in order to achieve your financial goals is patience. If you want to get rich quick, it's very unlikely that you're going to achieve it because then you don't have the grit necessary to actually becoming a millionaire. So stay true to your skills, harness them, and make sure you recognize what is your unfair advantage. If you have a skill that you know that you're better than anybody else doing that, focus on that and make sure it's so good that people cannot simply say, no, I don't want to use his skills or I don't want to use your skills for a job. And that skill is going to take you to a point where you're going to be earning way more than before, and then you will be able to invest. But be patient. Subscribe hit the like button, and I see you on the next one. And I'll see you on the next one. And I'll see you on the next one. And I'll see you on the next one.